everybody, I'm Vasel, and today we're taking a look at the new stuff for Heroscape from Renegade Games, which just relaunched Heroscape 20 years after it originally came out. And today we're taking a look at the first wave of stuff to come, which includes their a box of terrain, a box of water terrain, and then the Age of Annihilation here. We have Revna's Rebuke, which has a big giant mech spider type creature, and then the Kairi Warriors. So that's what we're going to take a look at today. Here we go. Okay, so first we just have the terrain box, and there's not a lot really to say about this other than, hey, it's a bunch of terrain. And I know for some people this isn't that exciting, but good grief, for some of us, having more terrain is just something we love. And then underneath this, there is more of the big tiles, and this is the only place right now where you're going to be able to get the 24 sand tile. They got 2 of those in here. Not that that matters for anything other than looks, but this is a lot of terrain, and this is something I really wish had existed when I first was getting into Heroscape, so I didn't have to keep buying master sets just to get more terrain. So the water pack comes with these 3 waters, a bunch more water, but also 3 water pieces, which I guess that's pretty handy. And then it comes with these wellspring waters, which is a little weird. I don't know if I love the coloring of these because they look kind of like ice. But they come with rules, and essentially, if you end your turn on those, or at the beginning of a round you roll 20-sided die, 12 or higher you heal a wound, but a 1 or 2 you take 2 wounds. So be careful what you drink. Okay, these are all Kairi Warriors, so they can all fly, which is great in of itself. We're just going to go through them from cheapest to most expensive. They're all pretty close to the same amount of points, though. First, we have Zamira, the Kairi Warrior. And basically, when a Kairi that you control, who follows Ular, so you have to go through and look at the ones that follow Ular. In this set, there's one other one that does so. Anyhow, you can ignore wounds with that person. Not sure how useful that one is. I've not messed with anyone other than this, but they do make a good team, and we'll see why when we come to the second one. Then we have Guinevere, the Kairi Warrior, and basically she can activate darkness to cover stuff around her, although you're kind of giving your opponent heads up because you have to use your X tokens. If there's 2 tokens on her, you're like, yeah. And also, it's pretty hard to kill her from a distance. So using darkness will make it impossible, but even still, if she's targeted, you roll a 20-sided die, and there's a good chance that it will miss her. After that, we have the evil Kairi. I assume they're evil because their wings look evil. But they have Witchcraft Telekinesis, which isn't as evil as you think. It just pulls enemies in next to you, but you can then wail on them. So mix her with someone who has a great attack, and it's a lot of fun. Even herself's not bad. This one's my favorite from this set because I like anybody who has a double attack. Are you kidding me? That's always awesome. And when they destroy a figure, they can heal someone else nearby them. I don't hate that at all. And then finally, Queen Quirion. And when she attacks, she can roll 20-sided die. If they're 12 or higher, they may roll no more than 1 die for defense. Having a hard time killing polar bears? Here's your polar bear killer. Now we're taking a look at the Necrotech Wraith Riders, which look almost like they're from the Return from Oz. They roll, which means they can't really jump up too many levels. They can't go more than 2 levels. But they have the chains, and they can pull people in. There's also 3 of them, and they have 2 life each, which is very rare for a group like this, and they can move 8. So if you get them on flat territory, they're going to move like crazy. But we're here to talk about this is one of the coolest models. So here is their mother. This is the Iron Lich Viscerat. So she can move through small and medium figures and doesn't take advantage disengagement attacks. She's kind of just like, meh, what do I care? But she also comes with Vile Injection. So you have these 3 markers on this card, and once per turn, before you move another Ursinic figure, which is, well, these guys, you can remove, within 5 clear sites, you can remove one of these to add 2 to their attack. So she really does act like a hive mother with the little rolling creatures doing more damages to them. And also, after revealing an order marker and taking a turn with her, you can take a turn with another unique hero or squad you control. So you definitely want to really, since the other squad is unique, you're going to kind of run these 2 together all the time. Okay, so I know online that some people were not thrilled about the terrain box. Like, hey, Renegade announced some new stuff. It's the first expansion. What do we got? More terrain. What? We don't need more terrain. Yeah, you do. I'm a big fan of terrain. When I bought Heroscape back in the day, I bought 5 copies of the base set. And then I had all these extra miniatures I had to throw away or give away. After a while, no one wants all these extra miniatures. They're the same ones over and over again. And that just felt, well, I shouldn't say it felt. It was wasteful. So I'm a big fan of having this extra terrain. You can build huge setups. If you can't figure that out, go to heroscapers.com, and they just have tons and tons of layouts of these amazing things that you can build, and they're just a lot of fun to check out. The water is also cool. It's neat to have more water in the game. These springs are interesting. Like I said, I don't love the color of them, but I think they're pretty neat. And then, of course, this stuff. These are amazing. I keep forgetting what they're called. I call them the spiders. The Wraith Riders and the Iron Lich Viscerat. Whatever. They're really cool. I think they're awesome, and they're some of my favorite characters in the game. And then, of course, Kyrie Warriors. These have been part of Heroscape since the very beginning. There are Kyrie Warriors everywhere. I'm not even really sure in the lore what Kyrie is, other than it means you have wings. If you have wings, you're Kyrie, I guess, because all their wings are different and stuff, and they all work for different factions. But this is neat because they're spreading them out amongst the factions, and like I said, that one guy with a double attack is just pretty awesome. So I'm thankful for all this extra Heroscape stuff. Shows that Renegade's going to keep supporting one of my favorite games of all time. So I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10. That's Heroscape expansion stuff. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you like this review or whatever you just watched, wasn't it amazing? Check out our channel, Dice Tower. We have all kinds of things. We review games, we do top 10s, we play games live. It's all about board games, but especially the people who play them. Check out Dice Tower YouTube channel.